Israel just gave up. Like, it legit, like, hands up in the air. They don't give a shit about what anybody thinks anymore.
It appears to be a tragedy, but I can tell you Israel was not involved directly in any way.
When you say not involved directly in any way, what do you mean? I mean, you enabled this convoy, as you said, and your forces are there on the ground and open fire. They said it themselves. What does that mean, not involved in any way?
Like, swear to God, it's the dumbest I ever heard. Literally caught IDF in 4K shooting starving kids carrying flour using their own surveillance footage, and this dude looks you dead in the eyes like, what do you mean we pulled the trigger? I mean, we had the gun, and like, yeah, we're the only ones on the ground, but that doesn't mean we shot the kids. Fuck.
So this was, we allowed the aid to come in. We were involved that way. That's our policy, to allow food to go into Gaza for the civilian population. But in the incident of people storming the trucks and the way the truck drivers behaved and people getting squashed and pressed and apparently there being mass casualties, Israel was not there on the ground.
Okay, but they did open fire and people were killed. So I'm completely confused by what you're saying because they admitted, the IDF spokesman said it on our air.
I don't know how much that dude gets paid to literally tell you that the sky is bright orange or some bullshit. Like, oh yeah, like Israel Etzlaid. Your own newspaper tells you you never let aid in, and when you do, you use it as bait to shoot more Palestinians. I still can't get over the fact how dumb all this. That's your footage. Like, that's surveillance footage. What, you think Gazans, you think starving people have time to play with drones? That's your video that you're saying, yeah, we didn't shoot anybody. There's literal gunshots in the background of that video. You're the only ones with guns. Your soldiers are saying they shot warning shots because the starving kids were looting the giant trucks.
That's a separate incident.
Okay.
Not connected to the tragedy with the trucks. That was different place, different time, right, in the general location, but not the same incident at all. And all right. I have to tell you that we are not aware that the IDF fired caused casualties at all.
You know what this whole with Israel reminds me of? You remember this guy, Daryl Brooks? Like, he drove his mom's SUV through a parade and like killed like 5 people and like injured another 30. And then when he's trying to defend himself, he's like, how do you know I was driving? How do you know I'm Daryl Brooks? How do you know my foot was on the accelerator and not the brake? Like, this bullshit. History's gonna look back and be like, why the did us humans really just believe like one country's bullshit over and over again for like 70 years?